A couple of things.
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 Hello and welcome to another episode of A Couple of Things. Today I'll be talking about annoying motivational quotes that are annoying and I never want to hear it again because I'm sick and tired. Okay, so we're talking about annoying motivational quotes, and the one I absolutely hate hearing, first of all, is follow your passion and your job will never feel like a job. You will be excited to do it, and so on and so forth. Ha, ha. First of all, a job will always feel like a job because it is literally a job. Secondly, you don't have to love or even like your job. Just don't hate it. Like, don't wake up in the morning and be like, I hate this job and I would rather that I keep doing it. But you don't have to be in love with your job, okay? Love your friends, love food, love people, love reading books, but you don't have to love your job. You should be good at what you do. You should put in all your efforts to be the best at doing your job. But loving it, I don't know. Also, your passion, quote unquote, is limited to things that you know exist or are even possible, which is very small in the grand scheme of the whole world. I once listened to an episode of Work Life with Adam Grant where they talked about passion and following your passion. And he interviewed someone, and she said when she was younger, she loved animals and she was so passionate about it. And then she decided she was going to work in a zoo. Guess how that turned out for her? She hated it and it was horrible. She did a couple of things after that and ended up being a professional poker player. Now, when she was growing up, she wasn't passionate about being a professional poker player, but she's doing it and she's doing a great job of it and she's enjoying it as she's doing it. So, did you even know that somebody could become a professional poker player? No. And this kind of ties into what I spoke to in episode one about not tying your identity to your job. Like, passion is fine. Enjoy things, love things. But, like, don't be, if I don't do this thing I'm so passionate about, then I can't do it for a job. No. And also, it also goes into that thing of where everybody's trying to monetize every hobby that they have. Like, enjoy things. If you like baking, you don't have to suddenly start selling baked goods and become a baker. If you like writing, you don't have to write for money. Like, have things that you enjoy doing and just do them. Okay. The second one that I absolutely hate hearing is if you're the smartest person in the room, you are in the wrong room. Okay. First of all, smartest on what metric? Like, what are we using to define the smartest person in the room? Is it academics? Is it business? Is it like what? How are we defining smartest? Secondly, if you're not the smartest person in the room, that means everybody is like paying attention to the quote unquote smartest person in the room and they're all taken from that person. Why do you not ever want to be in a position where you're the one giving to other people and being the smartest person in the room and sharing knowledge to others? Why? Also, how do you even know you're the smartest person in the room? Who told you you're the smartest person in the room? Right? So that whole thing about I feel like it should always be dependent on what is the purpose of you being in that room at that time, whether metaphorical or literal room. It's like then you know, okay, should I be the smartest person here or not, and on this topic. Okay. So third thing is meeting with Jay-Z versus $10K. Choose meeting with Jay-Z. This one I have to laugh. Like I literally have to laugh because what? First of all, again, this is one of those things that require context. Do you have? I mean, like it's so weird, like because you have to think about what is actually beneficial to you. Say you have a business idea and you think Jesus is the best person to partner with you. Your 10 minutes in the elevator with Jesus is probably having an elevator pitch or whatever. It's great and cool and all, but is $10K useful to your life right now? What can you do with $10K? Like, I mean, I'm sorry, but except it's like somebody that I'm 90% sure is going to take a chance in my whatever business idea that you have. I'm going to take the money because money can translate into actual relevant things for your direct life right now. And there's all this thing about the long game, the waiting game. Okay, do you know how many people Jay-Z meets in a day? What makes your own proposal? I mean, if you feel like you have the best, most extra proposal ever and pitch ever, and you want to risk it all, good luck, but it's really up to you. So after this, I'm going to come back with two more things that I hate hearing. And now the final two. First of all the advice around working for other people is killing your dreams, everyone should be an entrepreneur, and so on. So I even asked on Instagram for people to give me like the ones that they want to stop hearing, and literally everybody responded with something along the lines of working for other people is killing your dreams and so forth. Everybody cannot build a business. If everybody builds a business, who is going to work? First of all. Secondly, you cannot make money from being and working for other people is a lie, because a lot of the wealthiest people in the world, they work for other people. The CEO of Google is not the founder of Google, and I can promise you that the CEO of Google is very okay financially. So you don't have to start a business to become wealthy, to have value, to be happy, and so forth. Again, something like 50% of businesses fail. So the odds they are going to become super wealthy from starting a business, very low. And again, you can make money from working for other people. Tell the people that are working at oil companies and the developers and designers earning hundreds of thousands of dollars working for other people, and all those other people that are very, very satisfied in their 9 to 5, that they should leave their 9 to 5 to go and start business. Or people will say things like $1 made from doing your own business is better than $10,000 from working for somebody else. Please, please, like, can we be serious? Money is money. As long as you work for it, I have not done anything shady. I have not cheated people. It's money and it has value, and that's what matters. The last one is not so much advice as like just all these annoying articles that you read, like, oh, all the CEOs wake up at 4 a.m. every day and listen to 100 podcasts and read 70 books. I'm just like, okay, were they doing this when they were founding their company? Or after they had reached some level of success and they had time because they had hired lots of other people to do a lot of the work for them? Important question, because you that you're just starting new, starting to organize things together, where do you want to find the time to listen to 100 podcasts and read 100 books? Like, anyway, the whole point of all of this is that everything is subjective. You can't decide that you're going to follow something that somebody else has done exactly the same way, because it worked for them for certain reasons that might not work for you as well. So stop comparing yourself to other people. And well, you can compare yourself to other people for like motivation, but don't let it pressure you into like doing things that don't make any sense to you and for your particular context in life. Cool. So you can also share whatever annoying motivational and career advice that you never want to hear again with me. And then leave a voice message or share on Twitter. Use the hashtag a couple of things. Thank you for listening, and I will be back in 2 days with another episode.
Thank you for listening to today's episode. If this is your first time of listening to the podcast, please subscribe so that you don't miss out on future episodes. If you enjoyed listening, please share. Thank you. Bye.